Hey, what's up? So, Star Wars The Last Jedi is coming out soon. I'm gonna go see it on Thursday night, December 14th at like 7:15 showing. Um, I mean, if you can't tell, I'm pretty excited for it. I'm a big Star Wars fan, but I've I haven't like been a fan for like a bunch of years. I just watched the original trilogy like a couple of years ago, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, because I was like, what is this Star Wars thing? And I sat down and watched the original trilogy. Then I think I already saw the prequels because when the prequels came out, I was a kid and I just happened to go see the movies in theaters, and yeah, prequels are not good. Anyway, enough of that. I just wanted to talk about some things going into the Last Jedi here. Got some questions that are on my mind that I'm thinking about almost every day before I go see this fucking thing. Um, Question number one is really, how will Disney and Lucasfilm handle the passing of Carrie Fisher? Because, I mean, if you didn't already know, Carrie Fisher passed away last year, tragically. Around this time, too, around, yeah, December 2016. Just out of nowhere. I was like on my way to work and I just hear the news. And then what was even crazier was that her mom passed the next day, which is insane, but you know, terrible, terrible, terrible tragedy. Um, so alright, let me stop beating around the bush, right? Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia, right? So yeah, she's in episode 8. So if they keep her alive after episode 8, alright, see, the thing is, people like they think it would be disrespectful to recast Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia. I am the opposite of that. I think if you want to honor Carrie Fisher, if she makes it out of episode 8, you keep her, you keep the character going. You recast her, and you take the, you take the role home. You know what I'm saying? Because how awkward would it be if Princess Leia survives episode 8 and then we don't hear about her in episode 9? Like, yeah, say the opening credits roll and it's like, oh, Princess Leia is on a diplomatic mission off world or some shit, like, on another planet, and we don't see her for the rest of the movie. Like, nah, man, like, that's just no. Especially if you had something in mind for her to do in episode 9, you just recast. Like, you just honor her by recasting and just keep the spirit of her alive. You know what I'm saying? Don't just throw Princess Leia away. That's not good. Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of disrespectful to Carrie Fisher. Honest to God, I think if she was still alive, I mean, if she was still alive, she would be playing Princess Leia. But if she could somehow speak to us from beyond, from above, she would want the princess. I keep mixing them up. The Princess Leia role to continue, for someone else to pick it up and bring it home. Suppose that. Like, maybe Meryl Streep can be Princess Leia. I mean, any good older actress can step in the role and just get it done. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could do it in the honor of Carrie Fisher. You know, I think she would want that. All right, number 2 is, will Rey turn to the dark side? And I have like another thing here. Like, if she turns to the dark side, then Kylo might turn to the light side or whatever. But as far as Rey though, so yeah, the other day I saw some shit I didn't want to see in a TV spot. I don't want to say it, even though it's like kind of public knowledge. You just see Rey doing. You see Rey grabbing someone else's weapon. I'll just say that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a prominent character's weapon, and maybe alludes to the fact that she might be turning evil or something. I hated seeing that. These TV spots are out of control, man. Every time these TV spots come on television or on the internet or whatever, I mean, I was in the fucking gas station getting some coffee, and I see this fucking thing playing above me. I couldn't help but look at it, and I see some shit I didn't want to see. I was so angry. I was so pissed I saw that shit. Because I wanted to come into this fucking movie clean as a whistle, man. Like, I don't want to know shit. But, fucking TV spots spoiling shit. But anyway, will she turn to the dark side? I don't think so. Because she's our main character. I mean, little girls look up to her. If she turns evil, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might just ruin your whole trilogy if she even... Alright, if she hints at turning evil, that would be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if I'm sitting there and other people are watching this movie and we're it's like, holy shit, she really gonna, like, turn and maybe... Because, like, alright, I saw this one... I don't know if it was a TV spot or if it was, like, another trailer. No, it was a TV spot. Where... They make it look like Luke is talking to Rey, like, on a rainy mountain top. And he's saying, like, oh, this is not going to go the way you think. And then it cuts to Rey with, Anakin's lightsaber. And, like, it makes it look like she's standing above Luke, about to strike him down. So, like, they're really teasing the fact that Rey might turn. Like I said, I don't think she will. They're gonna tease it, but she's gonna stay. Like, I feel like what could happen is she could probably, alright, like in the end of the second trailer, I believe it was, where they make it look like Rey's talking to Kylo. You see the fire behind them and shit. It's fire and smoke, and she's like, "I just need someone to show me my place in all this." And then they cut to Kylo extending his hand out as, like, for help. Or whatever, or for guidance, because, like, if you remember in Force Awakens, he was like, oh, you need a teacher. I can show you the ways of the Force and all that, whatever. I don't know what to say, man. About it. Like, I just don't think she's gonna turn. I don't think Kylo's gonna turn either. I mean, I feel like he's too far gone. If he turns, I won't be on board with it. I don't think people will be either, man. Because how do you turn good after killing your own father? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay, Anakin, he eventually, as Vader, though, he eventually turned to the light after seeing his son being tortured to death, by Sheev Palpatine. Alright. I don't know, man. I mean, it's possible, but I don't know. Like, say around, comes to episode 9 and they try to make us get on board with Kylo being a good guy now. I will be, like, kind of underwhelmed. I'll be like, you killed your own father in cold blood, man. Like, there's no way Han Solo's still alive. He's fucking dead. So I can't forgive that, man. I'm not even that big of a Han Solo fan anyway, but kill your own fucking family. And if he happens to kill Princess Leia, it's a wrap. It's not even a question anymore. Because they teased that in the fucking trailer too. If he could pull the trigger and shit, if he can kill his own fucking mom. Like, I mean, killing your own father is terrible, but killing your own fucking mom? The person who nursed you, who breast you, you know what I'm saying? Like, who loves you unconditionally? I mean, that's just me. Like, killing your own father is something, it's terrible, but that's a little more, it's not like, because sons rebel against their fathers sometimes, that's just what happens, It happens, especially with, I don't be racist, but white families, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just rebel against their fathers. But anyway, yeah, nah, I got off topic there. Alright, I'm just rambling. I'm excited for it. maybe I'm not expressing my excitement the best, because I honestly, when I'm just by myself and I'm just chilling, I'm thinking about this shit. It sounds so much better in my head, but whatever. Um, my next question is: will it be better than The Force Awakens, and will it be an Empire Strikes Back copy? Like how The Force Awakens was pretty much a copy of A New Hope, and you cannot dispute that shit. And in fact, we gotta start heading to work. This whole time, I'm just trying to warm my car up because I'm trying to get ready for work. Trying to go to work, make that money. So yeah, will it be better than Force Awakens? I think it will, for sure. Because my biggest gripe with The Force Awakens is that it was basically A New Hope 2.0, and I did not appreciate that. Especially because it's a sequel trilogy. Like, I'm expecting it to be completely different, new, fresh, original. And no one can dispute, man. You go back and watch The Force Awakens, there's too many similar beats to A New Hope. It's almost, what's the word? It's kind of annoying, actually. It's very disappointing. Because you're going in expecting this shit you're expecting it to be something fresh, you know what I'm saying? Which is why I'm pretty pumped for The Last Jedi, because I'm looking at it on the surface, and yeah, it has some similarities to Empire Strikes Back, with Luke training Rey, and then Empire, it was Yoda training Luke. So there's some symmetry there, but I'm being hopeful. I'm thinking like, okay, that's similar, but maybe something else won't be similar. You know what I'm saying? Like, other things in the movie won't be the same as Empire, Like, there's one, I mean, it's not a huge difference, but like, I see that Finn and Poe are gonna be on missions together. That's gonna be interesting, I guess. They're meeting some new character named Rose. She looks pretty cool. And they're gonna be like in a casino setting at one point in the film. So from the outside looking in, it looks like it's gonna be a little bit different than The Force Awakens, as far as being a redo or a rendition of old shit. This is a new trilogy, so let's do some new shit, huh? How about that? Alright. So, this question's huge, right? This is like pretty much the number one question coming out of The Force Awakens. Who are Rey's parents? Who is she related to? Now, me personally, I don't know if it even matters anymore. Because she could just be someone born with the Force. Just like Anakin. I mean, apparently Anakin had no fucking father. He was just born, right? That was the case. That's the canon that is laid down, is that he was just born with the Force. Like other people are. Like, say, Yoda and Mace Windu and Obi-Wan himself. But here's my theory, and here's what I want to happen. I need Rey to be a Kenobi, personally, because I feel like they set this shit up perfectly, man. I'll give you a couple key things as to why I think she's a descendant of Obi-Wan, or she's just Obi-Wan's granddaughter, which would be amazing. Cause look at it like this: Darth Vader's grandson, Anakin's grandson, versus Obi-Wan's granddaughter. You know what I'm saying? And I know people maybe don't like the prequels. They don't want to remember anything from the prequels, as far as Obi-Wan versus Anakin. But I don't care, man. I think that would be amazing. I think the symmetry there, like the history behind it, is incredible. That their grandchildren are still going at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, even if you want to look at it from like, from A New Hope, where it was Vader versus Obi-Wan. Yeah, the grandson of Vader versus the granddaughter of Obi-Wan, man. Like, that to me is amazing. That, their struggle is still going on inside of Rey and Kylo. So, yeah, I need her to be Kenobi. Also, the fact that, she did the whole mind trick thing, which is a hint. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as she did that whole thing with that stormtrooper played by Daniel Craig, I was like, yeah, she's probably Obi-Wan's granddaughter or descendant of some shit. And the fact, I mean, she has a British accent. I mean, a British accent, just like Ewan McGregor had in the prequels. So I think that's the case. I think she's a Kenobi. If she's not, I can't lie. If it's just like, oh, she's Luke's daughter, I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is this? She is nothing like fucking Luke. And it's just too easy. You're my daughter. Like, imagine if Luke gives that same fucking dialogue. My father has it. I have it. You have that power too. Right? All kinds of shit. Like, I don't know. I don't like it, man. It's too easy. Let's have her be, like imagine this too. Think about this too. Luke training the granddaughter of Obi-Wan, like how Obi-Wan, basically trained Luke at first. Introduced him to everything. Told him Mother Force, gave him his lightsaber, all this. That'd be beautiful too. Luke, helping the descendant of his master. You know what I'm saying? His first master. So, alright, anyway, let me get off of that, because that, who knows, man. We just have to wait until the fucking movie comes out, and we'll wait and see. Last question really is, will Luke die in this movie? It's a possibility. Kylo can get the better of him and just take him out. Or maybe even Rey turns dark and she takes him out. Do I want to see Luke die? No. Especially not before I definitely want to see Luke, like, destroy some people. I want a bunch of stormtroopers or whatever just to attack him. Maybe the Knights of Ren try to, corner Luke, and he just takes them out. He whips out his own lightsaber, his green lightsaber. But it has to be the green lightsaber. It can't. That's the last lightsaber he had, and Rey has Anakin. So, all right. As far as the reason why Anakin's lightsaber calls out to Rey, like, all right, that makes it seem like she's Luke's daughter, but nah, I feel like it just calls out to Rey because, it had a connection with Obi-Wan too. I don't know, maybe. That's off topic. Anyway, will Luke die? No, I don't think he will. I think he'll make it to episode 9. I kind of hope he makes this episode. I like Luke. He's cool. You know what I'm saying? It would be kind of sad to see one of our fucking heroes just get destroyed by Kylo or taken out by the Knights of Ren or even betrayed by Rey. Well, I'm rambling now. I don't know, man. I'm just excited for the fucking movie, man. Star Wars is here again. Last year we had a Rogue One. The year before we had Force Awakens. And as much as I'm not like crazy about the Force Awakens, it was still a decent movie. I just watched it the other day again. Like it's decent. It's not terrible. I mean, I watch it. I watch that movie fucking 3 times in a row before I watch Attack of the Clones or Phantom Menace. You know what I'm saying? Now, Revenge of the Sith is the best out of the trilogy for sure. But so I'm ready, man. But for me, it's 5 days. The world premieres tonight apparently in Los Angeles. But if you get to see that shit, you're a lucky bastard. I'll wait patiently, man. But I'm seeing it Thursday night. I'm not seeing any of it. I'm not gonna wait. I'm seeing it then. I work in the morning. I come home. I change. I go to the fucking movies, man. Simple as that. I'm by myself too. I don't give a fuck. I prefer being by myself, so I don't have anybody fucking, you know. If I bring a friend that's also into it, that's awesome. But say like if I bring some annoying ass bitch and she just talking through the whole fucking thing, I can't hear shit. I'm gonna be like, you know, just came by myself. You know, if I bring a fucking family member or some shit, they're asking a bunch of questions, and I'm like, nah. I wanna, you know, go by myself and just not be bothered. But anyway, can't wait. Last Jedi is basically here. Let's fucking go.